All right, so for days 3 through 4, they've labeled it as 3 through 4, so it's the same exact lesson, same exact idea. They just wanted to walk you through a couple of these things. They want you to multiply fractions of whole numbers using exact numbers. So if you've been doing this the entire time, then continue doing that. I would have no problems with that, but let me walk you through how to do this the way that I see best fit. So they want you to rewrite the following expressions as shown in the example. So 5 plus 5, or 5 thirds plus 5 thirds plus 5 thirds, 13 fifths plus 13 fifths, 9 fourths plus 9 fourths plus 9 fourths. So what they want you to do is they want you to see that if you have 2 thirds plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds plus 2 thirds, you're actually going to have 4 of those same exact 2 thirds. So what they want you to do is they want you to multiply 4 times 2 and divide by 3 in order to get your improper fraction. So for this one, if you want to keep it as an improper fraction, you totally can. But if you want to, you know, show off a little bit, I'm going to be okay with that too, if you want to put it as a mixed number as well. That's just going to be like a little bit of extra math. If you want to put that much effort into it, I will be totally fine with that. If you don't want to put that much effort into it, that's okay. I'll walk you through this. So we have 5 thirds plus 5 thirds plus 5 thirds. We have 3 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retype this up as 5 times 3 over 3. The next one I have is, which is going to give me 15 thirds. The next one I have is 13 times 2 divided by 5. 13 times 2 is going to give me a number, and I will let you guys go ahead and press pause on that so you can try and figure it out. But remember, I'm not going to give you very much time, so if you have paused it or if you forgot to pause it, you might want to pause it now. But 13 times 2 is going to give me 26 fifths, and that's going to be my answer. The last one I have is 9 fourths plus 9 fourths plus 9 fourths. I see 3 of them, so we're going to say 9 times 3 over 4, which is going to give me a certain number. Hopefully you've figured it out by now. It is 27 fourths. Oh, I didn't give you the answer for the first one. That's weird, but it's okay. All right. Let's go on to problem number 2. Now it says they want you to try and solve each problem in 2 different ways as modeled in the example. So they have 2 thirds times 6 equals 2 times 6 over 3, which is going to give us 12 thirds, which is going to give us a total of 4. Now the second way is going to be the one that I will go over extensively, but it's the same exact process. 2 thirds times 6 equals 2 times 6 over 3 equals 4. So what they've done is they've matched up how many thirds we can make from, or how many groups of 3 we can make from that 6. So in this case, we're treating it as division. 6 divided by 3, which is going to give me 2 on the top, and 1 on the bottom, because 3 divided by 3 is going to give me 1 left over. So that's going to give me a total of 4. Now, if you want to skip this part because it seems a little too difficult, I will be okay with that. It just makes it slightly more efficient, slightly more concise with your math. And in all honesty, it's the one that your parents are going to be like, no, do it this way. And if you don't get it that way, don't feel pressured to do it that way. But if that's how they think, that's how they're going to teach you. So just as a heads up, because it kind of skips a step. You see that where that 12 thirds is equals 4. They're kind of skipping that step for it. But if you understand it this way, I would say keep doing it this way. And if you want to try it your parents' way or put it together that way, I will be totally fine with that, either way. If you can't find it in 2 different ways, don't worry about it. Find the one that's most comfortable for you. All right, so the first way we have 3 fourths times 16. So 16 times 3 divided by 4 is going to give us 48. So 16 times 3 is going to give us 48. And we're going to divide that by 4. And 48 divided by 4 is going to give us an answer of 12. Yes? No? I maybe went too fast for that. But that's okay. I'll go over the next one with you a little bit quicker, or slower. 3/4 divided by 16. We start off the exact same way. But then I noticed that our 16 can be divided by 4. We can find a multiple of 16 and 4 that's going to be the same. So we're going to divide both of these by 4. So I'm going to take off my 16, I'm going to take off my 4, and I'm going to replace that with our multiples. So 16 divided by 4 is going to give us 4, and then 4 divided by 4 is going to give us 1. So we have 4 times 3 divided by 1. 4 times 3, of course, gives us an answer of 12. So you could put it as 12 over 1, or you could just keep it as is. For the most part, I like to keep it as is. So the next problem that they're going to give you is going to be a little bit different, but I'll go over that one really quick. So we have 1/3 times 60, or 1 minute, 1/3 of a minute equals blank seconds. So in this case, I'm going to go over that second part a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to set up the way I normally do. 1 times 60 divided by 3, and I have 60 divided by 3, which is going to give me an answer of, I'll give you a minute, or not part of a minute, I guess, to try and figure it out. So 60 divided by 3 is going to give me an answer of 20. So we have 20 seconds. So same exact thing, I'm going to go over both ways. So we started off the same way. 1 times 60 equals, or divided by 3. And I noticed that my 60 and my 3 can be divided by 3. So 60 divided by 3, I'm going to take off my 60, I'm going to take off my 3, and I'm going to divide both of these by the same exact number. I'm going to divide those by 3. So that gives me an answer of 20 over 1, which of course equals the same as 20. So that is it for today. If you need to go back through, follow along, figure out some more information, then I would encourage you to do so. If you still have questions, please make sure you reach out to me, talk to me about anything that you have found difficult, or come to one of my Zoom meetings. You know how this works by now, or should know how it works by now. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.